Welcome, St. Paul family and friends. We are gathered on the altar today that has been so beautifully decorated for Christmas. Today is December 15th, and we are 10 days away from Christmas as we anticipate that day. I know many of us are looking beyond that day, and I want to address that here in just a few moments. But I want to begin just by reviewing our schedule. On Christmas Eve, we have 3 services planned, and you are encouraged to join us in any or all 3 of those if you would like in person. The first service is at 3 o'clock, and in that service, we will not include hymn singing. Then the second service is at 4:30, and the third service at 10 o'clock on Christmas Eve. And in those 2 services, we will have the inclusion of hymn singing and just the celebration of Christmas and the coming of our King. And this Thursday night, if you want to join in with some Christmas singing, you can join our young adults group as they meet and for a Vespers service, and that is going to be live streamed at 7 o'clock on our YouTube channel. And so you can join in if you would like to have more participation in the singing of those wonderful songs and hymns of Christmas. And then this Wednesday at 6:30, we will have our Advent service, Waiting for Our King, and you are welcome to join us with that in person as well as being live streamed. Christmas is coming, and many of us are looking beyond Christmas and wondering what does the year hold that is coming. We know what 2020 has brought, and we are certainly in a different position this year looking into the new year than we were last year. There's still the uncertainty, even with the introduction of the vaccine for the coronavirus. There's disagreement on who should take that and whether or not it should be taken by individuals. We still have the uncertainty of just things that are up in turmoil in America. It was much this way in 1939, only in a much different way. In 1939, England, like so many other nations, was under the threat of Nazi Germany at the beginning of World War II. Britain was already at war with Germany, and on Christmas Day, which was part of the tradition in Britain, King George VI gave a radio broadcast to the people of Britain. And there he spoke of the uncertainties of the future, but also to where our encouragement lies. And I want to read from a poem that he read in that radio broadcast. And we were made aware of this poem by a dear friend in Alberta, Canada, who we got to know when we served the church in British Columbia. And the name of the poem is The Gate of the Year. And King George VI read this to his countrymen to give them the encouragement of facing uncertain times. And the poem reads, I'm just going to read a portion of it. And I said to the man who stood at the gate of the year, give me a light that I may tread safely into the unknown. And he replied, go out into the darkness and put your hand into the hand of God. That shall be to you better than light and safer than a known way. So I went forth and finding the hand of God, trod gladly into the night, and he led me toward the hills and the breaking of the day in the lone east. God is our refuge and God is our anchor, and there is no safer place than being in the hand of God. And I want to read to you from Psalm 85, where it speaks there of our King, not an earthly king, but the King that we are waiting for. And it speaks there in Psalm 85 of this wonderful throne of our loving God. Righteousness and justice are the foundation of your throne. Loving kindness and truth go before you. How blessed are the people who know the joyful sound. O Lord, they walk in the light of your countenance. Yes, always is that sense of darkness as we anticipate a new year of the unknown. But Jesus Christ is the light who has come. And may we celebrate and walk forward into the new year in the joy of knowing that joyful sound of the good news of Jesus Christ. Thank you. May God bless your day, and may God bless your Christmas.